Hey, it's Joel coming at you live with another D-Nation War recap. Today it is D-Nation taking on some other Asian clan, yet again, as always. And as you can see, we fell 2 stars short. Um, it all came down to 3 stars. They were able to get a couple more TH10 3 stars than we were, and we could not convert on 2 of their TH11s, and that pretty much made the difference. They also had, I think, 5 TH11s to R3, and they also had some weird, engineered TH10s down at the bottom that um, also wreaked havoc on us. So, um, is what it is, but still a great war. We should have lost by a lot more than we did, so really great war from D-Nation. Good job, everybody. So let's get right into the replays. First up, I have the King coming in. This was pretty late in war, and really gave us the kind of gusto to try to close the gap even farther. So, first time, I think this is his second war with us. Great attack here. Drops the double jump right away, and then cooks a couple Valkyries out of the CC to just kind of clean it so that the rest of his Valks just go straight in to that core and take the stuff out. Um, Already lit up the Eagle, but it's only level 1. Baby Drag and some Wizards out of the CC, and easily taken care of there. By the poison, Valks take out pretty much everything there, and then nicely the King and Queen just kind of got out of the raid, so they got out of the heavy DPS section, so they ended up in the top corner here, and they're just gonna kind of walk through and pick up the rest of this percentage. So the Queen's kind of getting buffed by the King there, and she's able to step up, take out a couple extra more percentage. Really good raid, good plan, great execution by the Kings. So great work, man, and we hope to see more in the future. Finally uses the ability there. You had get both abilities, so really good there. And decent percentage on a TH11 from a pretty young TH10. So good job. All right, we're gonna move down to a 3-star, which is coming from Jumbo Muff Buffer, and we are going to show this. This is a mass bowler coming in, getting him a nice wide funnel on the bowlers. He's going to basically make the funnel, and then he's just going to brute force into the first couple compartments with his the rest of his bowlers, and then play the 2 jumps because he realizes he needs to get a little bit deeper into the base before he can really use the jumps. So here comes some giants to help with that breaking. In come the rest of the bowlers, the King, the Warden, and the Queen. In comes a Rage to kind of help break through that wall. Bowlers help a little bit. Giants break through, and then everybody kind of comes then back into that hole that's created. In comes the poisons for the Baby Drag, and minions in the CC easily taken out. Jumps down, and here comes the bowlers under some rage, getting through that first jump and then into that rage spell, and they just pulverize the rest of this core. In comes a second rage spell to even further the pulverization. We already have a couple bowlers out on the edge there, kind of starting clean up, and the Queen still has her ability. Wardens is pretty much at full health. Healer's keeping both of those guys up, and only a couple more defenses left here. King still is up. He is going to go down though eventually here, as that Archer Tower is going to barely eke out. No, he stays up too, actually, I guess, for the rest of this raid. So that Healer's going to take him out. So let's get to the cleanup here. Great raid from Jumbo, getting it done here on this TH10. Alright. Let us drop down 2 spots. This is Jasmine taking out one of these, another engineered base. As you can tell, It's a TH11 with a Warden, but no Infernos. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff we were up against here. Max heroes too, so you know, this guy can do some serious damage on the attacking front. Give him the Queen Walk. Good use of the Rage there. Keep the Queen up. Gonna come with mass bowlers here. Only taking one jump. Even though, you know, those walls are all pretty max. I think he only has like, that base only has a couple more that aren't maxed. So that is some hard walls to get through, even for bowlers. A little late on the poison, but no big deal. Queen's right there to help back up the poison there. Takes out the loons and the minions pretty decently. Rage down for the bowlers. They come through, taking out those defenses pretty quickly. You know, not much on a 9.75, I don't know, whatever you're going to call it. That's going to slow down the bowlers too much, except for those walls. But the bowlers, with another rage spell, taking out those other defenses there. The Queen, unfortunately, is going to use her ability, but then she's going to go down here just because she's beating through that wall and just not going to have enough power, living power to stay up on there. But we got tons of bowlers left and healers on them, so not going to be a problem for this raid. King's tanking for the bowlers right now, taking out those last couple defenses. Finally, the bowlers up top finally break through that wall, and now they're going to help with the cleanup, and we will get to the cleanup, so might as well speed it up here, and that is the raid. So great job to Jasmine. Very good. Let us move on. We're going to drop down 8 spots here to number 18, and I believe we're going to look at Sarah take on Blue Laon. This is 9.5 versus 9.5 action here, so coming with the Go Vaho, making a nice wide funnel with her golems, and she's actually going to split her Valkyries on this attack, so not very oftenly done, but opens up 2 holes for her golems. Out comes a hound and a loon out of the CC, so unfortunately had to spend the poison for that loon. Didn't really want to do that because this bad boy is going to pop and not enough poison in the area where she needed it, but doesn't really affect the raid too badly. Luckily there's wizards there to take out the rest of those pups before they totally destroy her Valkyries, but the damage is pretty much done there. Not many Valkyries left up, but luckily she has plenty of hogs and max hogs, so that is the beauty of being 9.5. You can bring those max hogs to the battlefield. So in they come, and they are pretty much going to clean house here, even though they have no heals left. They take care of a lot of this base. Only 2 defenses left now, and those hogs just cleaned out that entire east side there, and now we are to the cleanup. So great deployment of the hogs there, getting them in mass enough to get through all those defenses after those GBs were all tripped on the other sides of the base. So great job from Sarah getting that 3-star. Alrighty, let's drop down a couple more here and check out Virgo Hui. I can't pronounce it. I'm probably butchering it, so you'll tell me later. Alrighty, taking out Pharrell. This is one of those bases that you know there's just gonna be a Tesla farm somewhere. We all thought it was gonna be in the center on this base, but it turns out it's not. It's actually in the east, that east column. But Virgo does a really good job here. Not quite as wide of a funnel as he probably wanted. CC Golem, gotta be careful with those. They can pop and they can destroy a lot of stuff, so luckily he's got the wizards and they're back far enough. Then when this thing pops, it's not going to be a super big deal. King's in there, already taking out the queen. In come the hogs in two groups here. He's going to get him in two groups because he knows there's a double GB here, and he was going to try not to lose all his hogs to that GB. So he comes through, easily takes out that Tesla farm, trips the other GB singly, puts another heal spell down, and now he is pretty much free and clear for his hogs to get through the rest of this base. He's already lost his queen, only has a couple Valks left out of the CC, so he is going to have to use them with care, but he has that heal spell up there, and those hogs are going to make it all the way through the rest of this raid. Two more point defenses left. Luckily, the mortar is actually firing on the golem and not at his hogs, and they finally turned to the hogs. But that is the last defense, and those hogs lasted the entire raid. Great raid from Virgo, getting it done with the Go Vaho there. Good job, man. Alrighty. We have one last attack here. We have a HGHB deck. So here we go, from Emery, coming in on 30. Again, this is one of these engineer bases that we're seeing. You know, he's got 30 heroes down at 30, and you know, that's pretty crazy. So, at least for us, and what we usually see. So, coming with the HB, making a nice funnel there for his bowlers and his Giants, gets the rage down, doesn't get the poison down quite as fast as he should have, so he did kind of lose a couple Giants there, but no big deal. Healers were in rage, so they were able to pretty much keep most of the Giants up. Maybe he lost one, maybe two, but no big deal. The bowlers are now in that rage, and they're just going to crush the outside of this base. In come some hogs, try to clear that outer right side edge here, as the point defenses were kind of locked onto the bowlers that weren't under the healer. Heal spell for the hogs, and they are going to trip a double GB, but enough of them were not in that so that they were able to get across. Cleaning up those defenses, last heal down for the hogs. Probably actually didn't need the hogs, to be honest with you. He had plenty of bowlers, both heroes at full health, lots of Giants under healers, so I mean, Polar Raid went a lot faster with the with the hogs. Probably actually ended up not needing them, but great raid anyways. Lots of everything's up. Did not lose a ton of troops other than, you know, just some Giants, just some Springs. So great raid by Emery. Good job, man. And that will do it for our recap this war. So thanks for watching, and check us out real soon for the next war replay.